So it's a nice windy day in Pune today, which is a respite from all the sweltering months of heat. And today I wanted to talk about the importance of sleep when it comes to healing or when it comes to really recovering from anything. And not just healing or recovery, even for your day-to-day life, why is sleep so important? So what we have to understand is that as human beings, the sleep mode, that time when we actually completely go into deep sleep and like our brains are not, like our brains work, we're dreaming of course, but our bodies are not doing anything, our minds are kind of rested. That is super important for us to function well. Okay, we are energetic beings. For our energy to really work well, we have to have a moment of not doing anything. Now, in sleep, a lot of your detox processes get activated, a lot of your restorative, so repair, for example, let's say you do a heavy workout, right, and you are breaking down muscle when you're doing weights and all of that, and then now your body has to rebuild muscle. A lot of repair and restoration happens in your sleep mode. Your brain, so through the day, whatever work you've done, whatever activities you've done, whatever inputs you've received, your brain has to be able to defragment that and make sense of it, and that also happens in sleep. Also, there's this process of glial pruning. So your glial cells, which is your brain cells, your brain just revisits those, like it does it like through the day based on the habits and the things that you've done consistently. Your brain says, okay, these are the pathways that we want, these are the pathways that we don't want. So a lot of your priming and rebuilding of your brain structures also happens in your sleep. So it helps in repairing your body. So why is sleep important, right? Body repair, body restoration, brain priming, cognition, like your brain actually becomes better and stronger the better your quality of sleep. Energetically also you get a pause so that your body can just restore itself, and it's an essential tool. Now they've done studies on soldiers who were sleep deprived, they've done studies on students who were sleep deprived, and they found that errors, critical decision making problems, sometimes that would actually be a threat to life also. So a lot of things go wrong when human beings don't get sleep. How much sleep should someone get? I think children need to get at least 10 to 12 hours of sleep. Adults can vary between 6 to 8. I personally don't need more than 6 hours of sleep these days. I don't know how, but even if I don't put an alarm, I wake up after 6 hours absolutely refreshed. A lot of other people need 8 hours of sleep. If you're sleeping for more than 8 hours, it could be indicating something else like insulin resistance or a thyroid dysfunction, because 8 hours is optimal. We don't need more sleep than that. Now, your quality of sleep also is very important. I think that's why I can do better with 6 hours of sleep, because instead of quantity, my quality has improved. So a few things that you could do to improve quality of sleep, of course, make sure the room is totally dark, because we sleep better in complete dark environments when there is no sensory input at all. So make sure the room is totally dark. Make sure it is cool. We sleep better when our bodies are at a temperature of maybe 24 degrees or so in Celsius, not Fahrenheit, because that would be frozen. The other thing is take magnesium in the night before sleeping, because magnesium really improves your sleep quality. Also avoid screens and blue light for an hour before sleeping. So start establishing some kind of a bedtime ritual where after dinner, maybe you want to entertain yourself with TV or Netflix or whatever you watch, but tone that down. Start doing more calming activities like reading or just gratitude journaling or something. Bring that into, or you could even meditate before you sleep, and then you make that your ritual for bedtime. You will start seeing improved sleep. So if you're having sleep issues despite doing all of those things, it could be something that is really malfunctioning in your body. Then we have to bring in other tools like melatonin and do a lot of work on that. We do help people with sleep issues. But these are just the basics. But understand that sleep is important. Depriving yourself of sleep for long nights, like many of the young people sitting here, I don't know if you can see them on screen, is never a good idea. Your body, when it's young, it has a degree of resilience. As you age, that resilience starts becoming lesser. Okay, so to become truly anti-fragile as you age, you have to put these basic foundations in place, which is food, hydration, supplementation, sleep, breath work, sunlight exposure. These are the foundations on which you become more and more anti-fragile. All right, so sleep is important. Make sure you're getting good quality sleep.